At last, the 11:59 deadlines are coming to an end with graduation just over a week away. Why some BGSU students are upset with some of the restrictions on the big day.
And butterburgers and custard coming your way for the summer when BG's Culvers is cutting the ribbon.
Plus, two BG players on the BGS women's basketball team are leaving. Will this be a trend for the team in the offseason? That and more coming up.
Live from the campus of Bowling Green State University.
Well, the countdown begins. Graduation is about a week away. Welcome to BG Today. I'm Claire Mitchell.
And I'm Steve Iwanek. Many students look forward to graduating college and celebrating with family and friends.
Right, but some graduating students are outraged over ticket restrictions for the ceremony.
Students are receiving 5 tickets for the ceremony next week. BG24's Justin Chicatano spoke to students about their thoughts on the ticket limit.
With graduation being just over a week away, I got the chance to talk with some students who say the ticket limit is unfair to the students graduating and their families.
I have a lot more family members that would love to see me graduate in person rather than just watching it on YouTube. So it just kind of takes a special part away from seeing all my family there. So yeah, I just think 5 tickets is not enough.
I invited 7 people out to graduation and only 5 are able to go. And now I have to give them the news that they're not able to come. That's going to upset them a lot.
Another student says, with all the time and money students invest into college, they deserve more.
So I think BGSU should allow students to have more than 5 tickets. As you know, we pay thousands of dollars to attend here, and all we get is 5 tickets. You know, I have more people in my family. Just my family has 5 people in it, and then my grandma wants to see it, so then that means I kick out my brother or sister that can't go see it. And I also have a girlfriend, so that could also mean that she couldn't attend either.
A university spokesperson stated, due to building capacity safety codes and to be equitable to all graduates, BGSU is not able to provide additional tickets outside of the allotted amount given. The graduation ceremonies are set to take place next Friday and Saturday. Reporting for BG24, I'm Justin Chicatano.
All right, switching gears now, a sexual assault survivor is sharing her story to help others. BG24's Kerrigan Stark spoke with an anonymous student about her experience, and we'd like to warn you that some of those details might be difficult to listen to.
Sexual Assault Awareness Month has allowed survivors to find their voice. An anonymous BGSU student is telling her story in the hopes that others get the help they need. She met her abuser as a client seeking counseling. He would end up inviting her to his apartment. It was here where she says the sexual violence took place.
I think one of the things I realized that there really wasn't any defending myself, because he had picked me up and he threw me into the blinds and was trying to penetrate me without a condom.
She described how she got through the trauma.
I did what I had to do to survive and make it home alive.
Following the assault, she says the opinions of others was extremely re-traumatizing.
But there's a lot of people or professionals that have opinions. They like to share them when they're not asked for. I don't know what was worse, was being raped or what people had to say about it.
She wishes the university did more for sexual assault survivors.
It happens across all college campuses, but this seriously is a BG issue.
She has advice for anyone who is thinking of reporting their sexual assault.
I never regret the moments I stood up for myself, because you don't want to carry that emotional weight of what they said.
The student encourages others to reach out to the services that she says have been very helpful for her, including her Cocoon Advocate and the Title IX investigators. She hopes other survivors will have the courage to do what they feel is right. This could mean filing an anonymous report, opening an investigation, or getting a sexual assault kit. With BG24 as a reporter and survivor, I'm Kerrigan Stark.
All right, well, every building on campus has a story to tell. What about the buildings that are no longer here? BG24's Taylor Kitchen joins us at the Bowen Thompson Student Union to share the history of the Falcons Nest. Taylor.
Steve, the BTSU sits at the heart of campus. It's a place of gathering and good food. But you would be surprised to learn that this is not the original building. The original building was actually a log cabin. BGSU's first student union opened in October of 1941. Costing about $20,000 to build, the log cabin, named the Falcons Nest, became the social center for students. Upstairs, the building was used as a residence hall, and downstairs there were gathering rooms, a jukebox, and a kitchen where sodas only cost 10 cents. However, the student population quickly outgrew the small cabin, and it was sold to the Portage American Legion Post for a bid of $575. The building was split into 3 sections and moved by trucks down Route 25 to the village of Portage in 1955. And like BGSU, the cabin became the heart of the town.
Years and years it was the centerpiece of the village. I mean, everybody, all the functions, they had spaghetti dinners and pancake breakfasts and chicken barbecues, and everybody went there. We used to have a Halloween parade in there.
As the years went by, the American Legion Post in the town collapsed, and the building was sold in a sheriff's auction. Now, the building sits empty, rotting. No parties, no barbecues, no pancake breakfast. The current owner uses the building for industrial storage, but the town wants more.
We're hoping that, like I say, somebody will convince the guy that owns it to, either bring it back or sell it so someone else can bring it back. Kids nowadays just know it as the old empty building on the corner, but all the kids from my generation have a lot of stories about the Legion Hall.
I spoke to the current owner about his future plans for the building. He does not wish to make those plans public. Back to you, Steve.
All right, well, the Woodland Mall is asking people to stay away from the geese on their property. The mall says they had to bury 3 baby geese that were found covered in rocks and debris. A Facebook post from the Woodland Mall says people are throwing rocks, bottles, and cans at the birds, which is also destroying their nests. The Ohio Department of Natural Resources says Canadian geese are protected under federal and state law. This includes their nests, eggs, and babies. There's over 4,000 shares of this post and almost 1,000 reactions.
On a lighter note, the taste of Wisconsin is making its way to the orange and brown.
That's right. The grand opening of the Bowling Green Culvers is set for May 1st.
There will be a ribbon cutting at 8:30 in the morning, and the restaurant is located on West Gypsy Lane Road by that Walmart that's over there. And like the roots of the franchise, the owners of the BG Culvers are from Wisconsin. One of the owners says BG already feels like home. All right, Aaron, so this weather that we're seeing today, it makes you want to get outside and maybe ride a roller coaster. Opening day for Cedar Point coming up real soon. But I got to be honest, the weather actually mimicking that of a roller coaster. We're hitting a real high today and plummeting back down tomorrow. What is on our horizon, Aaron?
Absolutely, Claire. It feels a lot like the old Top Thrill dragster that was at Cedar Point. I don't know how we hit our peak and we just crashed right down towards the lake. And we've seen a lot of scenes like this as of late. A lot of clouds, but a lot of beautiful sunsets as we approach dusk. Today, we're up here at that peak. It's nice and warm today. It's nice and sunny. We have the high of 85, low of 56, and the Bowling Green winds are out and about today at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tomorrow, you're going to start seeing that crash begin towards the lake. Lots of rain is in the forecast, a lot of showers. Potential rumbles of thunder, high of 69, a low of 50, and once again, it's going to be breezy. Now, looking into the week ahead, you're going to really see that roller coaster effect that we've been talking about. You're going to see the showers and thunderstorms going into the weekend, and we're going to see freezing temperatures as we get into Sunday at night, high of only 53 on that day. Then the sun will come out, and we're going to start to rise up again into the mid-60s, with a chance of rain on Wednesday. So we're getting ready for Cedar Point, so we're riding those roller coasters, and it's going to be open only 16 days, Claire, so it's not going to be long until we're riding the actual roller coasters at Cedar Point once again.
That's the spirit, Aaron. Maybe not the roller coaster weekend we were looking for this weekend, but mark your calendars, Cedar Point is opening in 16 days. I love it.
All right, well, one particular baseball player has been making moves on the mound.
Yeah, coming up, what changes this sophomore reliever has made this season.
And BG football looks to send someone to the draft, but are his numbers good enough to make it to the NFL? Will he be the first Falcon in 5 years to be drafted? All that and more coming up in sports.
Welcome back to BG24 with this week's sports update. I'm Charlie Ryan. Former BG women's basketball players Jocelyn Tate and Alyssa Brett announced this week their new homes after entering the transfer portal. Tate announced on April 16th she is heading to Michigan State to join former BG head coach Robin Freilich. Brett announced last night that she is on her way to the University of Michigan. With the Falcons, Tate finished second on the team and fourth in the Mid-American Conference in steals with 80, while Brett led BG in scoring with 14.7 points per game. Nyla Hampton is the only Falcon left undecided currently in the transfer portal. Baseball has looked to turn a corner this season as they fight for one of 4 playoff spots. Reliever Connor Penrod has been one of those main reasons for this uptick. Penrod is currently ranked in the top 10 among MAC relievers this season in wins. BG24 reporter Reese Lannon has a chance to catch up with the pitcher and find out more about the sudden change.
I had some conversations about BGSU baseball pitcher Connor Penrod has had a fantastic season out of the Falcon bullpen. The Wasion native has broke out as Bowling Green's best relief pitcher. The sophomore said that part of his success has come down to a simple formula.
No, it's just about filling up the strike zone, and Coach Halleck and I had some conversations about if you're going to get beat with your best stuff. Don't give out anything for free. If you walk 2 guys and then give up 1 hit, you're going to give up a run versus making it take 3 hits to get a run. So it's just all about just throwing everything in the zone, your best stuff in the zone, and make them hit it.
Penrod said that much of his success is due to his head coach.
Coach Halleck, for sure. I mean, he's just, when it comes to pitching in the game and the art of pitching, he's as good as they get in the country.
Another big part of his success, Penrod believes, is the way the Falcon pitchers attacked off-season drills as a unit.
So I think just the style of bullpens we throw and the drills that we do have definitely made the complete difference from last year to this year.
The right-hander has a 4-0 record and a 2.31 ERA in 13 games this season. He has also struck out 31 batters and walked just 5, helping the Orange and Brown surprise many with a 3rd-best ERA in the MAC. Reporting for BG24, I'm Reese Lannon.
With NFL draft 1 week away, Falcon football fans are waiting to see where defensive lineman Carl Brooks will land. Brooks led the Falcons in sacks this season with 10 total, placing him 3rd all-time in school history. He also placed 3rd among defenders in the MAC this season. The last Falcon to be drafted was wide receiver Scotty Miller. Miller was selected in the 6th round by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2018. Well, guys, I know for me that really I want to see Brooks heading off to the Chicago Bears be a great defensive move, but we'll see what happens as we go back to you guys at the desk.
Well, Charlie, he might be a Cleveland Brown too. To me, that sounds pretty nice, but nonetheless, thank you for all your hard work, Charlie. Claire, we have a furry friend joining us at the desk.
Our latest intern.
That's right, our latest intern. This is Jay. She's an 8-year-old cat available for adoption at the Wood County Humane Society. Now, her adoption fee is $50, but if you have some extra cash in your wallet on April 30th, National Adopt a Pet at a Shelter Day, this might be the cat for you.
Who wouldn't want this face? Look at how cute she is. So right now she's currently receiving treatment from a foster and will be available for adoption very soon. She'll need a new foster parent actually after this coming Tuesday. So anyone interested in adopting or fostering her can contact the Humane Society for more info. She's the perfect size.
Yeah, how would you not want this cat? You know, I told myself early in the semester, we had a conversation about it. I was more of a dog guy, but after meeting Jay, man, this
She's
might
grown
be.
on you.
I might have to bust out the $50. I want to take her home.
She's got these beautiful green eyes. I don't know how close we can get here, but she's got these beautiful green eyes. She's very curious. She's a great little addition. And hey, on that note, thanks for watching BG24 today. Follow us for the latest news on Twitter at BG24TD and find us on the web at bgfalconmedia.com.
It's our last newscast of the semester, so we'll be back in the fall with updates from around Bowling Green and Wood County. Have a great afternoon.